Hey gang, welcome to the stream for June the 16th. It is Tuesday today. Yeah, I wanted to get a stream in tonight since there's a good chance that I won't be streaming tomorrow. It sounds like I might or might not be getting together with some friends for a game of the Game of Thrones board game, which is actually kind of cool and exciting for me. I like that game a lot, and I don't really get a chance to play it that often. And yeah, speaking of other things I don't get to do that often, this is our first stream in a while, like not since last Friday. So let's get back into it. We are into basically the second half of Ocarina of Time Master Quest here. Just not really the second half, I guess. The second portion, the second major part of Ocarina of Time. Did I say Link to the Past? No, I said Master Quest. Ocarina of Time Master Quest. Where, yeah, we've gone into the future and become an adult. And that means we get to ride a horse, which will be exciting as long as once I make enough money to actually do that. Oh, you know what? I forgot to put the shader on again. Can I not set it to do that by default? Save, remove, apply changes. Hey, Axel. Can I stream or upload Cuphead? I could, yeah. I own Cuphead. I mean, I've beaten it before. There's DLC coming out for that, right? I'm pretty sure there's like a DLC pack with a new island coming out later, so I'll probably stream Cuphead once that comes out. I might even just play the whole thing from the very beginning of the original game, as opposed to just doing the DLC, because that's usually what I like to do when DLC comes out, is just go back and replay the original game along with all the DLC. Yeah, it doesn't look like I have an option to just enable this shader by default when I load up the game. Whatever. But yeah, I did play Cuphead. I think it was, yeah, before I started streaming regularly. But I did like Cuphead quite a bit. I beat that game, like 100%ed it. I didn't get S ranks in every stage, but I beat the whole thing on expert difficulty. I started going through for S ranks on everything, but I think I only made it through the first island. So yeah, what were we even doing? Oh yeah, so we're just at the very beginning of the darkest timeline here, which means we got a few options. We could mess around in Kakariko Village, try to get the well dungeon done with. We could go to... Actually, I think we were about to do that. Did we get the Song of Storms? I can't remember if we did that already or if we were about to do it. Oh, we've got it. We got the Song of Storms. Oh yeah, I forgot that this is the way that saving works in this game. Yeah, I think you always start the game at the Temple of Time. So I think we're going to do that. We're going to go back and... Oh, is she going to let me go back in time? Get out the way! Oh, okay, we are not allowed to abandon the forest girl. I guess that's fair. I didn't realize that, so I guess we're stuck in the future until we clear the Forest Temple. I guess that's fine, because the Forest Temple is kind of awesome. So yeah, I'm just as happy to do Forest Temple as Well Dungeon and Shadow Temple. Oh, do we not get paralyzed by re-deads anymore now that we're grown up? Ooh, also, do I have any empty bottles? Because Poe hunting is probably going to be our best, our fastest means of making money. If not, I guess we can just kill skeletons. I guess the other thing we could do is go hunting for grottos. It just feels bad traversing the overworld with no horse. Hey! Oh, right, we picked this one up already in the past. I wonder if you can do, like, Chrono Trigger style time travel shenanigans where it's like you wait until the future to grab these chests and then you go back and grab them again in the past. I'll have to remember that for the next time I replay this game. So if that's the case, then yeah, visiting the grottos isn't going to do anything for us. You know what? I think we're just going to clear the forest temple. Actually, I'm just going to double check and see if I have 10 Skulltulas yet. I am 1 short. So we'll just solve all of our problems at once by heading to the forest temple. We'll make a bunch of money to buy a horse. We'll probably pick up a Skulltula along the way, and then, yeah. It's nighttime, but there's no skeletons. Wait, was this the way to... No, that's Geru. Okay, so this entrance over here is the woods. This here must be Lake Hylia. No, this is the woods. What's this exit over here, then? Oh, right, that's the... No, the one on the top right is Zora's domain. Where the hell does this lead? Oh no, I got it wrong. This is Zora's domain, and the top right one is Kakariko Village, obviously. You know, the darkest timeline is actually a lot more peaceful than the present. We don't have the, what, P-hats? Or any monsters at all, it looks like, on the overworld, which is kind of weird. I forget exactly how many rupees we need to challenge Ingo. I think it was like 60. But whatever, we'll probably be maxed out on rupees by the time we clear the dungeon anyways. Or do any of you guys do that? You, like, sheath your sword when you're not using it? It just looks stupid to me, running around with my sword drawn the whole time. Oh, shit. Oh god, I think the Kokiri kids all got eaten by Deku Babas. Is there even anything we can do here? Oh good, they're just cowering in their homes. I'm actually kind of curious what he has to say about all this. Oh, I guess he's not going to repeat himself. I don't even know if the Kokiri kids have anything important to say to us, but... Actually, this goes to show the size comparison I was talking about earlier, too. Like, remember, back at the start of the game, these kids were the same size we were. We're huge now. I wonder if... So I cleared out the path to the forest temple in the present. I wonder if that's going to help us at all. Help us at all here. Jerk. Okay, I keep getting head-butted by this frickin' plant here. There we go. Wait, no one had better be squatting in my old house. Okay, that was not smart. Yeah, didn't there used to be hearts in here or something? Which I could actually... Oh, there we go. Look at that, he wouldn't even fit in this bed anymore. Actually, are there any other buildings that do this? This is actually kind of a cool effect where it, like, you know, pans the pre-rendered background. Anyways, I just realized most of the other buildings, like, zoom out and give you, like, a side view or a top-down view. I think that might be the only building where you get to, like, spin the camera around in a circle. There we go, this was the house I was thinking of. Oh, I guess this one does kind of the same thing. I guess it's not that fancy when you think about it. You can picture like a circular room with wallpaper on it and just panning the camera around it. Oh, can we even use any of this stuff? Like, yeah, I think we're too big for the Deku shield now. We're maxed out on nuts, maxed out on sticks. And the nuts, the seeds are for the slingshot, which I can't use anymore, and I don't have the bow. That spider here is kind of interesting. I don't think there's anything useful for us over by the Deku tree. Can I even enter the Deku tree dungeon as an adult? Oh, you know what? I think I remember now. I think there's something here that's gonna tell us where to go next if it wasn't obvious already. Oh, maybe not. I thought there was like a little mini Deku tree that told you how to get to the forest temple, or maybe he shows up after we clear the forest temple. Let's just go to the forest temple. The hearts look like Minecraft hearts. Yeah, it's pretty universal as far as, like just, yeah, video game hearts. It's like the universal video game symbol for health. What other games use hearts like that? I think Zelda might have been the first. Because, yeah, Zelda's been using hearts and half-hearts to indicate your health since the, since the original Zelda on NES. That was another way that Zelda 2 was a bit of an oddity. They used just a red bar for health in that game. That's like the one thing that's maybe not as good about Zelda 2 compared to Zelda 1. I love Zelda 2. It's one of my favorite Zelda games. It is a completely different style, though, from all the other Zeldas. Oh shit, this guy's not playing. Is Call of Duty mobile in Canada? I have no idea. Okay, I don't know what I'm supposed to do about this. Oh, you just gotta throw a seed at him. And yeah, you don't get the song to navigate the forest this time, so they must expect you to figure out the trick with... So are these guys gonna fight me too? Yes. Come on, are you kidding me? Also, my shield doesn't seem to be working half the time. Oh, that's bullshit. I saw them sticking out of the wall there, but I didn't think they'd be active. Oh, that's the way to go around town. I wonder if there's anything we can do there yet. Wrong way. Kokiri-ish. Kokirish. What if we get him dancing? What? How did you possibly know that song? That's blaring throughout the entire Lost Woods. But yeah, if you look on the map, you can still kind of see your progression through the Lost Woods, just based on your position on the mini-map. And yeah, the way to the Lost Woods is, it's like off the top right edge of the map. So that's kind of a useful guide. I don't have the money and I don't have a bow. Playing through this game, I'm starting to draw like comparisons in my mind between this and modern open world games. Which, oh wait, does this? Yeah, I think this is the way. Shit. We had to go over one more. Like, if you think about it, Ocarina of Time is kind of like the distant ancestor of modern, like, open-world fantasy games, stuff like Dragon's Dogma and The Witcher. They're not exactly the same type of game. But I think Zelda might have been, like, Ocarina of Time might have been, like, the first fully 3D, like, fantasy, open-world fantasy game. Like, certainly just walking across Hyrule Field, you get that kind of vibe. There's nowhere else to go from here. We tried this one last time, though, and it didn't work. What about this one over here? Or is that the one I took last time that took me back to the village? Yeah, I think I got that wrong. I should probably just go to GameFAQs and look up a map or something. Oh my god, I'm lost already. I don't know, as much as I dig the music in this area, the whole Lost Woods trope, I think, just as a general video game design trope, is a thing I think I could do without. Just the forest maze where you've got to figure out the correct path. At least I don't think I've ever seen it done in a interesting way. Okay, this was the way. Oh, this is our walking tutorial. Why do they not let me fast forward this stuff when I can fast forward every other tutorial message in the whole game? Oops. Oops. Oh yeah, apparently these are moblins, apparently. It kind of makes sense. Like, they have the same design. They're pigmen with spears. Which in that sense makes perfect sense, but they're a lot bigger in this game than they have been in previous Zelda games. Didn't she say, what, go Z targeting to look at him? And I guess I didn't actually read the rest of that tutorial message, even though I was complaining about how I couldn't skip it. I kind of mentally skipped it. She was talking about going slow, so let's go slow. Fuck off! That's a good question. How do we beat this part? Probably, like, I'm sure we just gotta wait for him to... Fuck. I don't know what the gimmick is here. Didn't mean to do that. Like, she said sneak up on him by walking slowly, but no matter how slowly I walk, he still turns around and charges at me. Yeah, I have no idea how to sneak by this guy. I keep grabbing the ledge there by accident. Maybe I'm supposed to go around? Maybe there's a passageway under the water here. Nope. Okay, they said use L targeting to look, to view, to switch the camera to lock onto him. Nah, I didn't want to do that. I guess I had to wait for him to get further away. Damn it. I wanted to dive into that little bit off to the side. Okay, I think I have a guess, maybe, as to what to do here. Or maybe not. I really should have read that tutorial message more carefully. Damn it, I thought I could stab him in the back. Maybe I'll try going out and resetting the area. If I can even get out of here. Nope. So even if you're not moving, he still turns around. Okay, it looks like you just slowly drift towards the ledge there, so even if I don't press anything, he'll climb up on his own. I guess we just sit here and wait. Or does he just turn around randomly? Because I know he walked further last time. I don't understand what's going on here at all. Do I have anything in my inventory that would take this guy out? Could use a bomb chew or like a hookshot, probably wouldn't do anything. Even if I am missing something here, this is completely stupid that I've got to wait for like 20 minutes for this guy to turn around. Okay, so we go in here and we wait for him to go by. I can only guess that he's gonna be too stupid to just look over to the left here. Oh, this is the idea. They're saying use the L button to get kind of like a quasi first-person camera, so you can, or get an over-the-shoulder view to see where this guy's going. Yeah, so now I can point the camera, and now I can see where he's coming. Okay, so we're just solid snaking our way through here, is what we're doing. Oh, hey, you can damage him. Oh, you can just murder him. These guys are pussies. Chump. Oh, I should have just done this with the first guy. Could have saved myself a lot of aggravation. Whoops. No! Well, I guess that's fine. We'll just go this way instead. Whoa! Damn it. No way, I'm gonna... Okay. Nope, that's not a good idea. I guess we'll just sit here and wait. Nope. Actually, I'm gonna try this. I'm curious. Ah, sucker! That's like, yeah, total solid snake maneuver right there. We just Nikita'd that guy in the back. I think there was a cow down here or something. Oh, fairies, even better. Or not. There we go. Delicious. I think I saw that in a webcomic once, where Link just bites the head off of a fairy. Might have been a penny arcade, I'm not sure. Oh, this shit. That's kind of ridiculous how I go flying backwards when he barely pokes me with the club there. There we go. Give me some hearts. Ooh, rupees, that'll do. Actually, even if we don't do anything productive here, I could just go around, I guess, getting all of the teleporty songs. Because, yeah, I think you can use them when you're a kid as well, so that would be even better than having a horse just teleport wherever we want. The letterbox black bars on the top and bottom look really weird in full screen mode. It won't look that bad for you guys since I'm looking at black bars on my screen here on the sides because of the way it crops everything for the resolution. Oh, I need a hook shot for this. It's a good thing we grabbed that. That would suck to come all the way here and not be able to get in just because you didn't have hook shot. That's probably what... Whoops. I didn't want to do that. Okay, here we go. Best music in the game right here. That's probably like the 5th time I've said that on this playthrough. Best dungeon music, for sure. I don't know if my hookshot has the range to kill all these guys. Oh, we're just gonna have to dodge those spiders up there. Okay, as long as they don't point themselves at you. We should be fine. Huh. Or can I grapple onto climbing points? Oh, we can too. Okay, so we just go over on the other side, where there's no spiders. Forest Temple is kind of the first real temple in the game. There's a big step up in difficulty compared to the child dungeons. So I wonder if we're going to see that again in the Master Quest. I want that switch, but I also want to get this guy. Oh, shit. Hookshot pierces through armor, apparently. Whoops. The adult dungeons are also the only dungeons where you actually get keys for some weird reason. I don't know why that is. Keys are kind of a defining feature of Zelda dungeons. Again, going back to Zelda 1. Just like, yeah, finding all the keys to open up all the doors. Every dungeon game, or every Zelda game, it's based around finding keys in every dungeon, but for some reason the child dungeons in this game don't have them. Oh, we didn't even need the key to get in here. I keep trying to hit the A button to recover from falls when I get knocked over. I still hear... There he is. So we could go back to Kakariko and heal one of the Skulltula kids now. I think you get a big wallet for your first reward, which would be amazing. Oh, so this is the gimmick for the dungeon. Is you gotta track down the Poe sisters. Which was also the gimmick for the Kokiri Forest dungeon, for any of you guys who tuned into that stream. Like 2 weeks ago, I guess it's been by now. I think we can actually do this. What was it again? Man, like I said, you'd think I know this one by now. From playing it so much in Majora's Mask. That's Song of Storms. This is pathetic. I have to look up the Song of Time. I don't need to look it up. That's the cool thing about the ocarina. Like, it's basically almost like a key ring, or like a series of passwords you can enter in different places in the game. If you can't remember the button combinations, though, you can just remember the melodies. Like, that was the way I was able to figure it out there, is just because I remember the way the Song of Time goes. I think one of my favorite Zelda-style games that I've played... Or that's not quite true. One of the neatest ideas I've seen in a Zelda-style game was in a game called... Shit, what was it? It was Finding Teddy. Chronicles of something or other. It was kind of Zelda 2 style, but that game had kind of a different take on the ocarina. They called it the Musicom. So it was like a musical instrument, but it wasn't just musical notes. Like, it would do sound puzzles and you would play melodies on it, but each of the buttons on it also had like a rune associated with it, and there was like a secret language that the game had. So it's like, in addition to doing sound puzzles with the musical aspect of the instrument, you would also be using the letters on the instrument to type in like words in this made-up language as well. It was really cool. Had a lot of potential that I thought was kind of underutilized in the second half of the game. The first couple dungeons in Finding Teddy did really, really cool things with the musicom, and then they kind of... Beyond that, they just started using it as a... This guy's going through my shield. Close enough. I am about to die, though. Honestly, the original forest temple was pretty tricky in the first place. I don't know. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to solve this place if they made it too much harder for the Master Quest. God, I need some hearts right the hell now to stop this ringing. It's like I want to go through Dark Souls style, just with my shield up all the way through. Oh, I mentioned how the Goron Village background music was sampled in a vaporwave track that I'd heard before. The Forest Temple theme also has been featured in a couple vaporwave tracks I've heard before. I was actually thinking about muting the game audio for this stream and playing my own playlist, since I think I have kind of a good one for dungeon navigation. But I decided not to, since there's no way to disable the music but keep the game's sound effects enabled. I wish every game had that feature. Just separate audio sliders for background music and sound effects. And voices if the game has them. That was the weirdest death ever. It's like he dove into a little crawl space and then stood up too fast and bonked his head and died. Well, I guess we got an empty bottle now. Oh, that's a hookshot point. We can get up there. If I can find the way through on the other side. Oh, hey, I missed this ladder the first time around. Yeah, I don't even remember the original layout of the forest temple. So honestly, even if this weren't the Master Quest, I would be basically solving this place blind. The background music for this place is so freaking weird. Just like the vocals. It's just like a guy going, and then it's like some weird, like flute or something? I don't know. There's not even a real melody to it or anything. It's just Like some ominous tones and some rattling and a creepy voice. Actually, I think most of the adult dungeons are like that, with the background music. Wait, did that do anything for me? Oh, that's right, yeah, we can go along the other side. Maybe I should have pulled it out. Oh no, we pulled it out just far enough. Okay. Why do I want this? Cool, we got a hook shot shortcut. Okay, so even though I said that the original forest dungeon layout is unfamiliar to me, that I don't really remember the way this dungeon originally went, everything we've seen so far still looks pretty familiar to me. Like, yeah, this whole room right here, pulling the one block out to make room to push the other. I don't know, nothing about this dungeon so far is striking me as being crazy different from what I remember. Like the way that those cows did in Jabu Jabu's belly. Oh boy, we got master hands already. I think we need a big key to open this chest. Or not. The fancy chests are for boss keys, I'm pretty sure. Oh, hey there, Saturn Meteor. Hey, thank you for reminding me of that, actually. I'm actually really interested in Alwa's Awakening. I mean, I did my big spiel about why I'm so interested in it already, but yeah, even though I didn't like the original game, or rather because I didn't like the original game, I'm really interested in the sequel. It was a bit confusing at first, because, like, it looks so similar to the original Alwa's Awakening. Whoops. Okay, we need to dodge this guy. Also, he's doing shit tons of damage. So, actually, in the 3DS version of Ocarina of Time, or the Master Quest in the 3DS version, is actually a bit different from this one that I'm playing here. This one's based on the GameCube version, where the only thing that's changed is the layout of the dungeons, or the arrangement of objects and enemies in the dungeons is changed for this version. The 3DS Ocarina of Time remaster also increases the amount of damage you take from enemies. More puzzle focused. Like the original Alwa's Awakening was already very heavily puzzle focused. But yeah, the screenshots I've seen of Alwa's Legacy look really familiar. Like, I swear I could recognize, like, some of the rooms in Alwa's Legacy looked identical to some of the rooms I'd seen in Alwa's Awakening. Also, I don't think any of the screenshots showed you any of the magic spells, So that would be really disappointing if all of the magic in Alwa's Legacy was the same as the first game. Like the boss fights, I didn't think that general combat was very difficult in Alwa's Awakening. The bosses were a bit tricky, but they were mostly pattern-based. Like, once you figured out the pattern and figured out the trick to get around it, then they were usually pretty easy. They were also kind of tedious. I didn't really like the bosses in Alwa's Awakening. Kind of tedious, honestly, encapsulates my impression of the game overall. Alwa's Awakening was a very, very slow-paced game in almost every aspect. Blah. But anyways, I'm definitely interested in Alwa's Legacy. I might even play it right away. I haven't bought it yet, but I'm strongly considering getting it and just playing it right away as the next thing we stream here. Yeah, I wouldn't try for the speedrun achievement in Alwa's Awakening myself. Did we just go in a circle here? Why do we... Okay, so we have another way to get up here. Why do we want to do that? So yeah, we can take these platforms to get up here. And we can use the hookshot point to take a shortcut up here. I don't see the point to any of those things, though. There's nothing else in this room we need to do, unless that's all just shortcuts for easy traversal. I'm actually gonna fight these guys in hopes that they drop hearts for us. One thing that kind of annoys me about the controls in this game is the way that you've got to press every button twice to use it. Like, it's fine that, okay, I press C right, I take out my hook shot, and then I press it again to use it. Like, okay, one button, press it once to aim, once to fire. That's fine. When you're locked on, though, I feel like it should just fire it. It's kind of annoying to press it one time to bring it out and one time to shoot it. And then when I want to do the jump strike, I gotta hit B to pull out my sword, and then A to jump strike. Do I have a key? I do have a key. So these pictures should have ghosts in them. Yeah, so I think you need to shoot those pictures with arrows, but I don't have arrows yet. Although maybe I'll get them right away. Oh, look at this jerkwad. Yeah, he can just hover. He can just, like, coyote run right on top of that hole there. Just hover over the pit. Yeah, look at that. Was that pit there in the original? This looks jank as hell. I guess he's using skeleton magic or something. Although it would be a neat touch if he were wearing the hover boots from the Shadow Temple. That would actually be really funny. Oh no. Okay, these guys are tricky. There's a gimmick when you fight two of these guys at once. they'll revive if you don't kill them both at the same time. And I think I'm dead in one more hit. You don't have to kill them, like, immediately at the same time. But, yeah, you have to kill them pretty close to both at the same time. Okay, and then get the other one. Nice. And I'm on top of a treasure chest. That's a big one. That's probably... we don't have the map or the compass yet, so it's probably one of those. Oh, shit. That was a fast bow. The last dungeon, yeah, Jabu Jabu's belly gave us a fast boomerang, too. That's kind of cool. I wonder if that's just a consistent design decision of the Master Quest to give you dungeon items a little bit earlier than usual. I like the idea. It gives you a little bit more time to mess around with it. Oh yeah, I totally know Magical Poppin'. That's a fucking great game. Wasn't motivated. Isn't that game only like an hour long? I mean, it's not super easy or anything. It's like, you know, Super Nintendo hard, but, damn it. Oh yeah, Magical Poppin' has a great feel to it. It's very zippy. Just in terms of the controls, it's all the different magic spells are really cool. Do I have to... Oh. Fuck you, get out here. But yeah, Magical Poppin' is like one of the all-time greats. That's like a Japan-only title, right? Like, I've only ever played it with the English translation, but I think that one was Japan-only. It's so weird to me that there are so many, especially the 16 and 32-bit eras were the worst for having so many great Japan-exclusive games that didn't really require a lot of translation. Like, there's not a lot of text in Magical Poppin'. I don't see why they couldn't just release that game in English. Okay, screw you. Okay, so he's like a regular Poe, where he disappears if you Z target him. This guy takes a lot of hits. I guess he's kind of a mid-boss. She's kind of a mid-boss. They're Poe sisters. This is bullshit. This is bullshit. Okay, I think the idea is actually that you use the bow. Because, yeah, if you get close, she just spins around. This has got to be our map or compass. Mind you, I think at this point, pretty much every Super Nintendo game that you would ever want, like every Japan exclusive Super Nintendo game that you would ever want to play has been translated at this point. There are so many English ROM hacks out there. Like, I think almost all, certainly every game that I'm interested in, or at least every game I'm aware of that I'm interested in, has been translated into English. Like, there's that Sailor Moon RPG. Basically, every Squaresoft RPG has been translated into English. Go-Go Ackman's got an English translation. The Front Mission games, I think both, which is another Squaresoft game. Just need to get on the 32-bit games next. Those ones are trickier, though, on the from a technical perspective. I am missing a painting. There it is. Although even on PlayStation, there's some pretty cool stuff that's been English translated, like that Shozo. Well, what were they? There's two Shozo Kaga strategy RPGs, Berwick Saga and Vestaria Chronicle, are both in English now. There's a dating sim called Bloody Bride, which I liked quite a bit. I've talked about that game a couple times before here on stream. A list of 100 Japan exclusives. Oh, you know, I love videos like that, where it's just like no commentary or nothing, just random footage of 100 different Japanese games. Like, yeah, go for it. Sega Genesis, weirdly enough, I think has more games that haven't been translated yet, or at least the one that sticks out in my mind is Hybrid Front. Yeah, the Hybrid Front hasn't gotten English translation yet. And I think that game looks super cool, and it has an amazing soundtrack. I guess even without the English translation, you can still download and enjoy the soundtrack. But the game still looks really interesting. It's like a turn-based strategy game that's based on the... what's it called? The English translated title is like Grand Tactics or something. I think it's Daisen Ryaku, which is like the most prominent Japanese turn-based strategy game, kind of the distant ancestor or relative of the Advance Wars series. Anyways, yeah, Daisen Ryaku is kind of slightly related to Advance Wars. Kind of the more complicated cousin to Advance Wars. And, wait, we're back here. Anyways, and then, yeah, the Hybrid Front is loosely based on the game mechanics of Daisen Ryaku, if I even have that title right. Actually, I think there's a Daisen Ryaku game you can get on Steam. It's like Daisen Ryaku, like 14 or something. Apparently it sucks. It has mixed ratings on Steam, which usually means that the game sucks. Actually, is there anything else we can do in this room? Other than get grabbed by Master Hand? It's not Master Hand, what's it called? What are the hands? Wallmaster, that's it. Which is a weird name for a hand that drops down from the ceiling and grabs you. What is it with disembodied hands being called Master in Nintendo games? Anyways, you got Wall Master and you've got Master Hand. I guess the notion of being like a puppet master, which is like a hand, I don't know, it's weird. Anyways, I had a shot of, or not a shot, but I had a glass of absinthe before the stream to loosen myself up, and now I've got to piss, so I'm probably going to do that in a second here. In fact, why don't I just do that right now? Which game uses the select button as an ultimate attack? Magical Poppin' did? You know? I don't think I actually knew that about Magical Poppin'. I think I might have played through that entire game without knowing that you could do an ultimate attack with the select button. I've certainly never played another game that had special attack or ultimate attack mapped to the select button. I think we get to go out and play in the yard now that we've opened this up. Yeah, this is so cool. Just, I don't know, the notion that we're suddenly in like a little outdoor garden. Yeah, you can even see the sky from here. Look at that. I don't know, just like the weird little change of scenery. I always thought this was so cool to suddenly be in an outdoor garden in the middle of a Zelda dungeon. Screw you. And you. Man, and then yeah, the Octo Rocks. I swear they haven't changed anything about this dungeon. Like, I think they've just thrown in a few more enemies, and that's it. Yeah, let's get down here. Oh, every single magic spell has a super attack? Oh, I gotta replay some Magical Poppin'. Like, right now. I might even play that tomorrow. That's amazing to me that that's existed in that game this whole time and I never knew about it. That was the easiest gold Skulltula in the world to collect. Huh. I mean, we got arrows now, so... The bow is probably the trickiest one to aim in this game. It's like you want to go... It's hard to describe it. It's like you kind of measure up a little ways from the arrow. So it's like the arrowhead, like the little point off in the corner of the arrowhead is like 2/3 of the way to the target. Like this should hit this guy. Oh shit, that actually killed him. I don't know that this web was here in the original dungeon, so I guess that's different. We don't have fire arrows here, though, so I don't know what we're supposed to do about that. Looks like I should be able to grab onto that. I remember there was some kind of weird trick in the Forest Temple that gets me stuck every time I play it, but I can't remember what it is, and it's probably going to be different for the Master Quest anyways. Like some out-of-the-way hookshot target or something that's easily overlooked. That gets me stuck a lot of the time. Lollipop is Samus Powerbomb. Lollipop was one of my favorite spells from Magical Poppin' also. Wait, can I climb below the... No. Also, can I not dive down here? Guess not. Yeah, that's the one where it's like you lob it like a grenade, kind of, I think. Because the way it's, which is funny, because the way it's shaped, it's like a little bit reminiscent of like a German-style hand grenade, even though it kind of looks like a lollipop. I don't know, lollipop was a, yeah, fun weapon. It's funny, because it's like, the way it works, it's like, oh, it's like the developers set it up like, oh, we want her to have a German-style hand grenade as a power-up, and it's like, well, that doesn't really fit with the theme and the tone of this game. Why don't we make it something similar instead? How about a lollipop? Because that's basically what German hand grenades look like to a Japanese person, apparently. I'm gonna be talking a lot of nonsense tonight. Oh, there's another eyeball switch up here. So I hear spiders. But I don't see spiders. Oh, you bitch. Oh, that's a gold one. That's weird, like you can't fail to get that one. Because it's blocking a hookshot point that you need. Yeah, as much as I was kind of prepared to talk about the way that modern open world fantasy style games kind of trace their origins back to Ocarina of Time, as far as I know. Except that it doesn't really make sense to talk about that right now, because we're mostly doing this dungeon tonight, and dungeons are the one part that Ocarina of Time really does differently compared to modern open world games. Modern open world games don't really have this style of like puzzly dungeon crawling. That's kind of a Zelda series exclusive thing. Like, I feel other modern open world games have done the like the feel, like having the big open world and field traversal type stuff. Have done that more effectively. And have done better combat as well. But dungeons, I think, are the one thing that Zelda does better than, yeah, any of its modern successors. If you even accept the notion that, that like Zelda and Oblivion and Dragon's Dogma are all the same genre of game. Really, if you abstract it far back up enough, every video game is basically the same as every other video game. Like, that's what it looks like to normies. Like, I remember, I don't know if I've told you guys about this. It's like the most pissed off I've ever been at my mom before is when I picked up Half-Life back in the day, and she saw me playing it, and she commented that this looks just the same as that other game that you play. So what's she talking about? What do you think my mom is talking about when she says Half-Life looks the same as that other game you play? What's the other game that I play that's similar to Half-Life? You would think Doom, maybe, or Duke Nukem or something like that. But no, I questioned her about it a little bit. And then she said, no, the one where you're shooting the aliens. So I said, StarCraft? And she says, yeah, that's the one. You're shooting aliens, just like in StarCraft. So yeah, to normies, StarCraft and Half-Life look like the same game. And when you think about it deeply enough, they kind of are. In a weird sort of way. Like, that observation doesn't come out of nowhere. Oh, yeah. So I don't know what to do about all this. Can I get onto that treasure chest? Like, if there's nothing I can do in this room here, then I don't know where else to go or what else to do, because there hasn't been anything else we can do with this bow that we've seen yet. And anyways, that's why everybody claims that every video game is like Dark Souls, because really it is, kind of. Wait a second. This is going to be stupid if this is the solution, but... So I'm thinking there's going to be an animation where they... Oh, it is the same. I don't understand how that works. Why does that make the other one appear, but it doesn't make this one disappear? Whatever, I'll take it. So that's a new thing for the Master Quest. I don't think you get Song of Time blocks in this dungeon. I actually don't think the Song of Time blocks appear until, like, the Spirit Temple on a normal playthrough. Wait, I can't use Deku's... Why the fuck not? It's a stick! Why does the fact that you're an adult mean you can't hold a stick? Okay, whatever. We have a better kind of stick that we can use for this. A stick with a pointy bit attached to the end. There you go. Like, the boomerang I can kind of see, because maybe it's too little for adult Link to properly hold it in his hands or something. But, like, a stick is just a stick. If it's too small, you just hold it like this and treat it like a match. And light it on fire and do what you do with it. Oh, that's that blew, that burned out the webs that used to be on the other side of... I keep hitting R2 to try to bring my shield up. Honestly, I think that this might be a controversial opinion, and in fact is probably wrong. I think that the modern video game controller has too many buttons. I think L2 and R2 were a bridge too far. That's too many inputs for me to keep track of. I prefer games that don't make use of them and just use L and R. Debate me. So what did we do there? We didn't really accomplish anything there. All we did was do a loop around from one door to another. Oh, we got a key. The key gets us through the key door we saw earlier. Wherever that was. Oh yeah, this is totally just a shortcut up to the top here. Check it out. What? What is the point of any of this if I can't use these hook shots? Oh wait, this is a door. This doesn't look familiar to me. Am I crazy? Have I not been in... What is the point of this room? Have I not been in this room before? The music in this dungeon is just crazy. Like, oh my god. Did Koji Kondo write this? This is like nothing else in the game. It's insane. Insane in the game. You see that sometimes where you've got like a, you know, a piece of music in a video game that stands out from the rest. That's not really quite in the same style. And often you'll look up the like on the OST, you know, a different composer will be credited. Like, for example, the guy who did the boss theme... No, I think the regular battle theme for Chrono Trigger was a different guy. It wasn't Yasunori Mitsuda. Yeah, the guy who did, I think, the boss theme and the regular battle theme were a different guy. And those are, like, the only tracks he contributed, were the boss theme and the... Actually, I think the boss theme might have been Uematsu. There were, like, 3 different composers who contributed to Chrono Trigger's OST. Uematsu did a few. Mitsuda did, like, 90% of it. And then there was one other guy who contributed, like, 2 tracks, the battle theme and something else. And you can kind of tell, because the 2 tracks that he did sound different from everything else. Langrisser is my favorite example of that. There's one track on the Langrisser OST, Imelda's theme, which is very clearly done in a completely different style from all of the rest of the game's music, and it's kind of legendary. And not exactly in a good way, but I like it anyways. This is comical. There we go. I am running out of hearts. Also, I don't know if my key door is at the end of this tunnel or not. So I think we only really need to track down one more ghost. I'm pretty sure the final ghost appears in the center area once you track down the other 3. Where was that goddamn key door? Oh, I think it's at the top of this stairwell here. Yeah. Thank you, Navi. Actually, Wallmaster... No, okay, sometimes drops hearts, but sometimes just rupees. I think we gotta find some way to twist... Do these guys infinitely respawn in this room? This one's straight. Whoa, that was close. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Where's the other key? So honestly, I don't think that open world style games make for very good streams. There's a lot of downtime you have to fill. Like, what am I going to talk about when I'm just running across Hyrule Field and nothing else is happening? I talked about this a bit before, where it takes certain types of personalities to stream certain games. And I don't think I'm the type to, frankly, be good at any video game stream, but for open world games in particular, I'm not good at filling silence with inane chatter or interesting topics or whatever the viewers are looking for. I also don't have a good ASMR voice or nothing. Thankfully, we're doing dungeons tonight, where there's usually something interesting to talk about, like I'm completely lost and where the fuck do I go next? And that's honestly 90% of what I discuss in dungeons in a Zelda-style game. I had a point I was leading up to a point with all of this, but I forget what it was. Shit, what did I want to talk about after all that? Whoa! Hearts! Damn it. Ooh, that was a shit ton of money, though. That went to waste. Actually, can I untwist this corridor? I forgot how we did this in the first place. There's something weird going on in this room. I don't understand why we have these platforms in the air, or why we have this hookshot point. There's something going on with the wells outside and the watery places. Maybe I have to find the next tier of scale. Because yeah, we got the scale that lets you dive for 10 seconds. Pretty sure there's a gold scale that we'll get later on also. Also, what in the fuck is going on in this room? Like, there's not even an empty treasure chest in here. I think this might have just been a bullshit trap room where we, like, fought, where the door locks behind you and you fight an enemy, and then your reward for beating the enemy is that you get to leave the room. Also, there's something weird going on with these outdoor areas. Link. Link, stop fucking around. I need you to get up on the grass there. Link, please. Link, what are you doing? Stop. Get some help. Okay, fine. Oh, I love, yeah, early 3D games so much. We gotta deal with these guys. Something I'd like to do more of on stream is get better acquainted with just particular eras of gaming. Or just catch up on old games that I missed the first time around. Like I didn't play as many PS1 games as I would have liked to back in the day. I played barely any N64 games. Like, I just want to go back and catch myself up on the 32-bit era and the 8-bit era. 16-bit era, I think I've got pretty much covered. There are very few 16-bit games. Although I guess there's stuff like TurboGrafx and consoles even there that I'm not terribly well acquainted with. Like, I don't think I've even played any Nintendo 64 games that weren't Nintendo first-party titles. Like, I've played Zelda, Ocarina of Time, and Majora's Mask. I played Mario 64, I played Star Fox, I played Paper Mario, and I think that those are the only Nintendo 64 games I've played. I don't even know what other N64 games I should play. Oh, hey, that's something over there. But how do we get over there? Oh, let's try swimming down the well. I don't think I've even tried going down here yet. This looks too deep. This already looks too deep. No, we either need iron boots or for some mechanism to lower the water level. Also, how the fuck do I get over there? Oh, maybe we hit the big treasure chest up there with hookshot? Actually, there's time blocks over here. What if we do this? So that was nothing. But why? I don't understand any of this crap. What if we mess around with this up here a little bit more? I'm not sure I understand the mechanics of the time blocks. Okay, so playing the Song of Time seems to either disappear or reappear the nearest one. So there could be invisible blocks of time out there. That I can't see. Also, it looks like it won't disappear the one that you're standing on. Now that's interesting. Oh, the fairy hovers over the positions of invisible time blocks. I wonder if there's anything we can do with that. Actually, a leap of faith here might do something for us, too. Like, yeah, I don't understand. How do we get over there, and what do we do with those time blocks? Hey there, Rabin Vermin. Yeah, I've been raving about the Forest Temple theme, like halfway through the dungeon. Like most of the time I've been spending here, I've been spending just raving about the music because it's so great. Best dungeon music in the game by far. The temple itself... Oh, there's a door up there. How do we get up there? Or is that a door or a treasure chest? It's actually kind of hard to tell. Also, apparently there's a treasure chest over here? Ah, under the water. Yeah, there's something in this temple that always stumped me. And on subsequent replays, I can never remember what it was. Not that it matters in this case, because we're doing the master quest this time around. I don't know if this is the way back to the start or the way forward. I think this is the start. Yeah. Oof. Well, that sucked. Oh, that is so weird, the way it resets your change shot if you hit the button again. Okay, so that was the wrong door. Okay, so these doors loop around, like one leads to the other. These doors lead out to the courtyard? No, they lead to the twisty tunnels. Actually, have I even been through this door yet? Oh, yeah. Yeah, there was nothing in here. It was like one key. I guess we can try these again. Because, yeah, I did the loop around here, and we didn't really get anything out of it. Yeah, let's try this again and see what we get. Oh, I've got killer aim with this bow now. We gotta try the archery minigame now. Also, we got this web cleared away, so maybe that does something for us. Oh, thank you. Oh, that's some... Oh, no, this isn't the room. Yeah, this isn't the one that had the treasure chests in it. Yeah, so we didn't get anything from either of these doors. We just got a connection that leads us from one outdoor area to the other. Yeah, so now we're on this balcony. What of it? And there's nothing here, just a key treasure chest. If the solution here is invisible time blocks, I'm gonna be mad. Also, yeah, there's something going on with the water here. I need to find some kind of way to lower it, because otherwise I can't get down here. Do we even have the map yet for this dungeon? Oh, look at that. We've cleared out almost everything. Oh, what is that? What are we missing? There's a door on the north. Oh yeah, that is a door up here. Okay, I feel like that door is gonna be key. Oh, is that just it? We just missed a door in the center area that I forgot to go through? I think that's it. Yeah, there's just a door here in the center area that I forgot to go through because I wasn't paying attention. Oh no, it's not that I forgot to go. I didn't. How did I miss this? Yeah, we just can't get through there yet. There's no way up there. Unless... Nope. Okay, so that's under the well. That'll be after we clear the final post, sister. How did we get up here? Oh, right, that box on the right of the top floor is behind a key door, but I don't have a key. And also, yeah, we do have the compass and the map. If I had some way up here, that would do it. Maybe these vines are climbable? This is frustrating. So there's a door up here that I can't get to, and that links up to another door that I can't get to. And the second floor has a room right above all of that I can probably drop down to here. But that's locked behind a key door. And I don't see any way to get keys in any of the other rooms I have access to. Wait, Song of Storms isn't gonna do anything, will it? No. What Song of Song? Cool, it's raining. Also, I killed the music. So if the creepy forest temple music scares you guys, yeah, you just play Song of Storms to cancel that shit for like 6 seconds. Have I even been up top here in this area? Yeah, I must have. sad thing is that I'm not... If I do get hopelessly stuck, there's a decent chance that there won't be a good walkthrough for the Master Quest, and I'll probably just be on my... I don't know. It's Zelda. It's Zelda. There's no way. No way that someone hasn't written a walkthrough for Master Quest. Do I need the gold scale? Like, that would help us a lot if I could just dive down here. That'd be a ridiculous Master Quest thing, as if you just, like, couldn't finish certain dungeons without getting certain other items elsewhere in the world that you didn't need in the original versions of the dungeons. Although maybe that's what's going on? Like, gold scale would get us somewhere right here. Let's try the twisty rooms again. Where does this even lead again? Also, I'm not exactly sure how the compass works in this game. Whether it'll show me currently invisible treasure chests. Because, yeah, some treasure chests only appear if you kill all the enemies in the room or hit a switch or something. So I don't know if it shows those chests on the map for you or not. Yeah, I completely forget how we twisted up this corridor here. Or how to get it untwisted. This is wrong. And then this room, and there's a key. A key door in this room, but I don't have a key. Well, we got that backseating allowed tag for a reason. If any of y'all have suggestions as to what the hell we might try next here. Yeah, we need a key, and I have no idea where we might get that. Oh, you know what? I have an idea. I have an idea. So the problem with missing a key is that I'm not quite sure how the compass works. Because, yeah, the compass shows you the treasure chests on the map. But I don't know if it only shows the revealed treasure chests. There may well be hidden treasures. So it could basically be any room that contains our missing key. And treasure chests will reveal themselves for any number of reasons in this game. One of the most common ones, though, is having to kill all of the enemies in a room. So we could try to look for a room where we weren't able to kill all of the enemies the first time through. Find a room that we haven't visited since we got the bow. And that would actually be the entrance to the dungeon, which would be a nasty trick. Gee. Couldn't roll that one from that height. Okay, so I think this was the door. The other possibility is Lens of Truth, which I think we can still get at this stage in the game. Honestly, if this doesn't work, I think I'll just exit and, or exit the dungeon and try to find Golden Scale and try to find Lens of Truth. And also, I guess, spend my money so we can get Epona. Nothing. Oh, there's a guy. Okay, so that's all the enemies, except no, it isn't, because I can still hear one. Huh. I'm gonna leave. Oh, except, no, we can't get the Lens of Truth, because we still can't go to the past until we've cleared the Forest Temple. That's wrong. We know the Song of Light, don't we? Oh, we don't. We gotta walk all the way out of here. Yeah, that's bullshit. There's gotta be some way to clear this temple. Unless... Are keys restricted to the temples they're found in this game? Because that could make for some crazy progression logic if you need the key from one temple to progress in another. I'm losing my mind. Oh wait, what's this shit? Oh, we just gotta hit the eyeball switch again after we exit the temple. The most suspicious thing we've seen is those time blocks. I think they were in this room. No, the other one. Also, this bullshit right here. Oh, gotta hit the eyeball. Yeah, this room is fucked. Like, yeah, these time blocks. Oh, that's the thing. I'm almost positive that we can shoot arrows underwater, too. Oh, that's some sneaky shit right there. I don't know, or if this is a key, then that's the solution. This is what we needed. Well, shit. I don't think that switch was in the original. Because, yeah, if you didn't see the stream... Oh, hey, Gold Skulltula. Because, yeah, if y'all didn't notice the stream title, this is the Master Quest version of the game, which has completely rearranged dungeon layouts, or I guess dungeon obstacles and items. So I'm pretty sure that underwater switch was not in the original version of the Forest Temple. Although, once again, it's been like 6 or 7 years since the last time... No, probably closer to 10 years since the last time I played this game. So I may well just completely forget what the original Forest Temple was actually like. So that was a dirty trick. Am I even going the right way here? There should be a ladder. I have such a one-track mind. Every game I play on stream gets me in the mood to play every other game that's similar to the game I'm playing. Like, just looking at this makes me think, man. Like doing that Zelda Ocarina of Time Sudoku puzzle got me in the mood to play Ocarina of Time. Playing Ocarina of Time gets me thinking that I want to revisit Twilight Princess. Because I haven't played that game in a long time either, and playing this makes me think of all the cool stuff I remember from Twilight Princess with Midna and some of the cool dungeon puzzles in that game. The overworld, I think, was a lot more fleshed out and interesting in Twilight Princess as well. That was a weird little adjustment there. Link adjusting his skirt. Or maybe his underwear. Maybe his, like, underwear is starting to ride up or something and he had to readjust it. That always sucks when you gotta do that in public. I'm sure you guys have all been in that situation where it's like your underwear starts getting slightly uncomfortable, so you got to find a way to like subtly readjust it, like with your hands in your pockets or something, without no one else noticing. Or maybe I'm the only one who has that problem. I have to do that all the time. Like at work and shit. Mind you, Link's in the middle of a dungeon. So, you know, it's no problem for him. He doesn't have to worry about someone catching him in the act or anything like that. I guess that's one of the perks of being a, yeah, just a lone dungeon crawling hero. For real, though, that's such a silly looking animation. Can we get that again? Like, why do they... Of all the idle animations, why have him do that? Okay, where are we now? I don't remember this room at all. Okay. But why? Oh, I see. Oh. I don't see. Oh, wait, I see. Okay, so we use the box to weigh it down. Okay, so the box weighs down the switch. Interesting. I got you into Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup, Rabbit Vermin? Because I don't think I've ever played that game on stream. I might have mentioned it in the course of playing Tome, but I don't think I've actually played it. It is a very good game. It's a different style of roguelike from Tome. Like, you've got hunger and stuff to worry about. It's more of like a traditional style roguelike, as opposed to Tome, which is a bit more like tactical based. Oh, I've got to melt the ice off this one. But yes, Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup is great. I've been meaning to show that one off on stream for a long time, but never got around to it. Fuck. Okay, fair enough. Yes. Yeah, Crawl, as it is known in the community. Yeah, Crawl is great. Definitely worth checking out. If you're into Tome, like, yeah, Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup is like the next one I would recommend after that. The fuck? Or is that not what's going on here? Oh, or do I have to take this off the switch? Oh yes, that's exactly what I have to do. Yeah, the thing is, Tome is a lot more mechanically based, or based on its mechanics. Like, you've got like all the different damage types, physical, mental, magical. It's like, it's more in the tradition of Angband, where it's all combat focused, like 100% combat focused. Whereas, yeah, Dungeon Crawl has more of the like weird thematic net hacky nonsense going on, which can also be really fun and interesting. Like, I think my favorite detail about Crawl that I mentioned to get people interested in it is one of the playable races in that game is Octopus. And the special feature of the Octopus race is that you can equip 8 magical rings instead of... What did we get out of that room? What did I actually do in that room that's going to help me progress through the dungeon? I didn't get a ring. Fuck. Okay, we hit the switch. Or did I go through the wrong door? Fuck, I've been drinking too much already. Oh, it twisted the room. Twisted the room is what it did for us. So we wanna drop down this hole is what we wanna do. There we go. Oh, and then you can be like a Lamia or a Naga or whatever in Dungeon Crawl as well, and they like can't equip leg armor, but they have like a poison attack or something. Yeah, the different races are a lot more interesting actually in Dungeon Crawl compared to Tome, where it's just like, oh, these guys have a different racial ability, and that's basically it, and slightly different starting stats. House Cat, is that one? I didn't even remember that there was a House Cat class in Tome, or in Dungeon Crawl. Whoops. I don't have a key yet anyways. There she is. Ah! Oh, that takes away my key treasure chest. No, it doesn't. We're in a bad situation right now. There we go. Give me hearts. Shit. So yeah, other than just assuming that spiders are always in the safe spots in this room, I don't know how you tell where the safe spots are in this room. So that is not a key. Oh, and I can't even go first-person view to see where the ceiling and the spiders are. Anyways, we gotta find a key. And also, yes, these spiders are bullshit. This is the door. This is the door right here. Yeah, so we get down here. And check it out. This is gonna be our key right here. Nice. Now, are these time blocks actually enough to get me back up here? They aren't. They aren't. Please give me something. Oh, that's something. Not quite. Honestly, playing the Song of Time over and over again also has me thinking of Majora's Mask. I think I've figured out the way that these time block formations work. So there's like one set of time blocks that's like the A set, and another set that's the B set. You toggle them back and forth, and there's one block that's shared by the two of them to make sure that you don't scoot a time block from out underneath your feet. This must have been the way that this floor was laid out in the original dungeon, too, because I don't see how you would know where the ceiling drops down, except by the shadows of the spiders. Shadow of the Spider sounds like the name of a Pathfinder adventure path or something. They all have stupid names like that. Something of the something. That's such a cliche. There should never be just the no title of anything should be something of the something ever again. Actually, Ocarina of Time is like sins doubly in that regard. Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time. So it's like blank of the blank, blank of the blank. Or blank of blank, blank of blank. Oh no. Can I flip these over? I sure would love to get a top-down view right here. Oh, these are way too spread out. Is this even right? Am I missing a block? Or is one of these not part of the picture? Oh yeah, I guess he just wasn't part of the picture. Oh yeah, that's right, you can't lock on here. Crouching Tiger, Shadow of the Spider. Yeah, I think you're right. House of Flying Spiders. Man, I used to be way into those old, like, artsy Asian martial arts movies. Or I guess Chinese martial arts movies. That was like a genre, or like a fad for a little while. I think they might have even all been the same director. You had, like, Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, House of Flying Daggers, Hero. I think there was another one with Jet Li. Golden something or other? Golden Flower? Curse of the Golden Flower? I used to love those movies back in the day. Now I can't remember any of them. Like, I remember the titles, but I couldn't tell you what they were about. Although the one thing I remember about House of Flying Daggers is, so... I don't know if you guys out there are more into subtitles or dubs. I've always been into subtitles. But just to check it out, I always try the dubs. And I remember I was interested in, yeah, so I watched House of Flying Daggers, and I was interested in checking out the dub just to see how it was. But the first long segment, like there's a long part at the beginning of the movie where there's just no dialogue. So I switched it to dub, and I started the movie from the beginning, and there's no dialogue. So it's like, well, this isn't helpful. So I just flipped to a random scene in the middle of the movie. I just skipped it. It's like, okay, this chapter right in the middle of the movie. Let's hear the voices. And the first thing I hear just from flipping to this random scene is this guy stands up out of tall grass and he says, "Was that flying daggers, huh?" And then I instantly knew not to bother with the dub for House of Flying Daggers. It was so just weird, the cadence of the line read. "Was that flying daggers, huh?" Just the way he sticks the "huh" there at the end makes no sense. It was just, I don't know, that was like the funniest thing in the world to me. "Was that flying daggers, huh?" And that line sticks in my head to this day as like an example of awkward line reads for Asian movie dubs. Fuck you! Oh, we're gonna fight him. This fight has a very simple gimmick. I think I saw you move. One of these guys is gonna spin around. And that's the one you gotta shoot. There he goes. Oh, but you can't lock on. You gotta first person aim it. There it is. Yeah, so the idea is you're supposed to bow these guys. Oh, I didn't even mean to lock on there. Yeah, honestly, this is probably the easiest of the four Poe sisters. Also, I think this, other than that bullshit with the underwater switch, I think this might actually be easier than the original version of the Forest Temple. I don't know, it just seems less complicated, although I guess we're not done yet. Oh, right, this room. I remember this room. Yeah, come on, anytime now. Oh wait, I don't need to wait for these losers anymore. I got hook shot. Hook shot goes through armor. Get wrecked. You know, in retrospect, it was not a good idea to sip absinthe on my fast day. I kind of decided, I set up like a meal schedule, like a meal plan, a weekly meal plan that I'm trying to stick to, and Tuesday is my fast day. I do not eat on Tuesdays. I did not consider the consequence, and then I decided after work that I was gonna head to the liquor store. I should probably also stipulate no drinking on Tuesdays as well. Or maybe I'm just a natural lightweight, but yeah. I guess 2 shots of absinthe is actually a lot. I should probably get something to eat just to counteract the effects of the drink. So I'm not much of a drinker, actually. I don't drink that often. I mostly try to use drinks as kind of I try to be utilitarian about my drug and alcohol usage. Like I don't get drunk or get high just for the sake of it. Like I usually want there to be some sort of purpose in it, like it to facilitate like the proper mindset for writing or streaming or social interactions or something like that. Like if I need to be in a particular mental state, then I'll maybe use drugs or alcohol to get in the proper mindset. But I won't just like get wasted on my own just for no reason. I know a lot of successful people throughout history have treated drug and alcohol usage that way too. Like Christopher Hitchens was like, some people arguably say that he was an alcoholic, but as he reports it, he would drink to get in the proper flow state for writing and to facilitate social interactions with people he was like subjects he was interviewing or interacting with for a story or whatever. I'm actually stuck in this room right now. How the hell do I open that door? Also, how the hell do I even get out of here if I decide that I'm stuck? Anyways, if I'm honest, I've kind of decided that the last couple streams I've done kind of sucked. So I thought I'd try drinking something tonight and change things up. But it didn't occur to me that, oh yeah, this is fast day as well, so maybe that's not a good idea. So maybe it wasn't a good idea. Especially where we've got a notoriously tricky puzzle dungeon where what the fuck do we even do? There is actually a cannabis shop right where near I live. They sell, you know, smokables and edibles and that kind of stuff. I haven't been in just yet. I've been thinking about trying it sometime soon. Not necessarily on stream, but just to try it. But there's always a line when whenever I'm walking past. Every time I think, oh, maybe I'll stop in the cannabis shop on the way home from work, there's a lineup outside. Because of the COVID-19 restrictions and such, they only let so many people into the store at once. And every time I walk by there's a line of people who are, you know, who look like the kind of people you would expect to see lined up outside of a cannabis shop, so... What in the fuck? I'm stuck. I don't know how to get out of here. Oh yeah, this is the elevator. I didn't even mean to take this, but... This isn't helpful, though. There's nowhere up here that we haven't been yet. Yeah, this dungeon is cleaned out. Ah, you tricky fuckers. I hate this. I hate this. Hate this style of design so much. The fucking I Spy school of video game design, where you just hit a random thing in the environment that you've got to spy out with first-person aiming to shoot it. I can see why that would have been such a... why they would have thought that was a good idea at the time. Like, this is the first time. This video game right here is like a big deal. This is the first big, like, 3D open world, like the first Zelda game with 3D environments. That's a big deal in itself. So naturally, you think, oh, we've got to make the most of this, of the 3D-ness of the environments here. We got to have 3D dungeon puzzles where you look around in first-person aim and all that bullshit. What is going on here? Oh, there we go. Trying to lull me into a false sense of security. This is Phantom Ganon right here. Yeah, you can tell he's Phantom Ganon because he has a spooky mask on. Huh. Also, the fact that it says Phantom Ganon right on screen before you fight him. Yeah, so you want to shoot this guy with an arrow as he's about to come out of the painting. Which is kind of cool. This is a nice tie-in to the whole gimmick of shooting the Poe sister paintings and the dungeon itself. Just the tie-in of the boss gimmick with one of the dungeon gimmicks is pretty cool. I like it. I think eventually we'll start seeing a fake... Oh, hi there. Okay, maybe I was wrong. I thought that he started, like, maybe I just guessed right. Anyways, I thought that eventually they started showing, like, a fake Phantom Ganon. So you would have, like, one real one and one fake one, and you can see both of them in different paintings. Yeah, we just play... Yeah, this is a staple of the Zelda series ever since Link to the Past. This Ganondorf tennis. I've always been bad at Ganondorf tennis because I have a pretty poor sense of timing at the best of times, and I'm on my second absinthe shot of the night, so here we are. Let's just spam this shit. Hey there, Fox. Hello from Canada, again. Yeah, I'm just gonna spam this shit. Okay, spamming is not the way to go here. I think I've got one more fairy, so we're not in too much danger. Yeah, it speeds up every time you go back and forth. There he goes. Fuck him up! One more. Oh. Shit. He stayed stunned for a lot longer that time. Oh, no. I'm doing alright. I'm a little bit drunk, and I think Ganondorf's about to kill me because of that. Shit. I think I have a fairy. Nice. I also kind of have the munchies, so I might go out for a snack run after this boss fight. Oh, we get full hearts off that fairy. Yeah, we should be fine here. Yeah, this was such an awesome idea in Link to the Past that apparently they decided they had to throw a version of this in every Zelda game since then. Is it just me, or is he, like, changing up the timings, or, like, the speed of the projectile he shoots at you? Yeah, my reflexes are a bit shot in my current state. Oh, hey! Snuck one in there. Oh, yeah, he just got up immediately that time. Nice. Got him! Or Gaddy, as the kids say these days. For some reason, I don't know what that means, or if that's a reference to something. I see guys say Gaddy on stream sometimes, and I don't know why. I think that's like weeaboo for ghetto. Not the gap between dimensions. What Canadian city? A medium-sized one. I don't know, I guess a small-sized Canadian city. This fucked me up on my first playthrough. I tried to convert my first playthrough save of Ocarina of Time into a 100% save file. And this was the last heart container that I was missing. I forgot to pick up the Phantom Ganondorf heart container. Yeah, actually, in terms of cities, yeah, I guess this would be a smaller-sized Canadian city. I guess medium-sized. There are smaller ones out there. So yeah, this right here I talked about earlier. Apparently, awakening as a sage means that you're dead, so Saria is dead right now. So I had a weirdo on stream once who asked me a bunch of questions about, like, where I'm from and what I like to do in my spare time, and I mentioned in passing the store where I buy my tea, which I didn't think was a big deal because I thought it was like a chain of stores, but he managed to, based on my vague answers to some of the questions that he asked me, he was able to pinpoint my address, or at least the block that I live on, basically, and he started asking me weird questions. He just, like, worked out from the block that I live on, oh, do you visit this store that's where you lived? Like, just emphasizing that he knows where I live now, and it's like, well, okay, I'm not giving specific answers to personal questions about where I live anymore. Which is weird that you would get that as such a small streamer. Like, I know the big streams get doxed all the time, but like I can see what you mean. Like, if I say I live in Toronto, that's enough cover to not have people track down your address or whatever. Or like, I live in Vancouver. Like, if you live in a large city, that's simple enough, but I do not live in any of the major metropolitan centers of Canada, which is, yeah, I guess specific enough. Saria's got a weird face right here. I try not to assume the worst of people who ask me. Yeah, that's the thing. I don't assume the worst of people who ask me questions like, where are you from? Or that kind of stuff. But, yeah, I'm vague for that reason these days, yeah. Oh, Saria will always be your friend. Yeah, this is what I was talking about earlier. I think we get, like, a... Yeah, the son of Deku tree right here. There. Come on, Link, he's not that scary. Oh, hey, we actually got the proper Kokiri Forest music now. Yeah, it's kind of messed up seeing as I look almost the same as I did when I was a kid. Oh, this is like Neverland right here. Oh yeah, this is where we get the origin story. What? You mean the Deku tree wasn't my real dad? You know, I didn't remember that there was this... Like, does Hyrule actually have an intricate backstory? Like a Fire Emblem game or something? Like about how the King of Hyrule unified the country and brought the Zoras and Gorons and everything under his rule? I don't even know if the Gorons and Zoras are subjects of the King of Hyrule. I don't know why we've got just random fire in the background for that little story there. I guess just to make it seem more epic. Born in the flames, like Sephiroth or something. Actually, I think Final Fantasy VII came out, like, what, the same year as this game? Or pretty close. Within a year of this game. Will I make a live stream of The Last of Us 2? Definitely not, unless it's coming out on the PC, which it definitely isn't. I don't own a PS4. I actually don't own any consoles at the moment, actually, that's not entirely true. I own a PS3, but that's the only console that I have. Although I actually don't have any, And so yeah, if it wasn't obvious, I'm playing this game via emulator. Weirdly enough, I have been... Today in particular, I don't know why, but I've been strongly considering picking up a console just for variety's sake. Particularly... I think it might be just about time for me to pick up a Switch. I've been talking about the Switch so much and how I hate the idea of it, but there are just so many interesting looking games that aren't gonna be coming to other platforms that I really think it might be time to get a Switch. The problem is that to truly justify the purchase of a Switch, I would have to get a capture card along with it, because I wouldn't want to get a Switch unless I'm going to stream games from it as well, and that would jack up the price a little bit. Oh, I should save before we do this. Actually, as much as I hate to abandon you guys while I'm talking, or while we're talking, I do want to make a run across the street for snacks before the store closes. So we're just gonna pop into the farm here, and then I'll take like a 5 to 7 minute break and come back and eat some stuff. Played Tomba 2 from phone. Oh, PS1. PS1. It is speedrun strats. Side hop is so much faster. I hate that I discovered this. Actually, there's a weird back hop strat that's even faster, but I don't know how to do it. Like, you get a backflip normally, but you can do like a back hop with a specific input. I don't know how it works. Side hop, though, is way faster than just running or even rolling. Like, this is like the brain dead way to traverse Hyrule Field, is just run like this. It's like the galaxy brain meme. Like, this is your pea brain right here is just run across the field, and this is like your medium-sized brain is roll repeatedly, which is a little bit faster. This is the big brain strats right here, which is side hop, which is so much faster. And then Galaxy Brain is the speedrun back hop strat, which I don't even know how to do. Anyways, Tomba 2 I have actually streamed before. I think I even have... I don't think I put the videos up on the permanent archive on YouTube. But yes, I did play Tomba 2 a while back on stream. I wasn't crazy about it. I like Tomba 1 a lot better, but anyways, I'll leave you guys with the VG Jazz playlist while I go across the street to find something to stuff my face with, and then we'll still be playing this for another couple hours after that. Okay, good. We got the music on. Yeah, I'll be back in 5, 6, 7, 8 minutes or so. Okay, so actually, sorry guys, I completely forgot about something. I've got something to do. I've got something to do tomorrow morning, so I can't actually stay up late like I was originally planning. So we're not going to be streaming for 2 hours after this, and I'm probably not going to be going to the store for snacks. I'm just going to go to bed so I can get up at a reasonable time tomorrow and hopefully recover from whatever hangover I end up with from the absinthe. Stream tomorrow, maybe or maybe not, depending on whether my friends get back to me. Maybe we're playing the Game of Thrones board game tomorrow, in which case I'll have a lot to talk about the Game of Thrones board game on the Thursday stream. But yeah, I don't know. We're like 50-50 on tomorrow's stream. I'll keep you guys posted on Twitter as to whether that's happening or not. And man, I hate to ditch you guys while you're all here and we're talking, but sorry, I've got stuff to do. So we're gonna end it here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys, if not tomorrow, then Thursday. And yeah, be cool, and I'll